got a little news from Vegas. Came in last night. Shea Theodore signed to a contract extension as well. You can see it right there, the 7-year contract. And he has been a terrific player for the Vegas Golden Knights. He was originally drafted by Anaheim, and it was one of those kind of thefts during the expansion draft, where, you know, they were trying to protect some players in Anaheim. Remember, they had those good defensemen. They had Fowler, they had Lindholm, they had BX at that time, they had Josh Manson, they had a Vatanen, I think, in their system.
They were loaded.
And so, and Theodore was a first-round pick. He was just 26th overall pick in 2013, so he was a good player as well. But in Anaheim at that time, they were worried about losing a player. I think they were worried about protecting maybe Bieksa or one of those players.
Yeah, it was Fowler kind of son of
And so they traded Theodore to Vegas with the idea that you'll pick Clayton Stoner in the expansion draft, and that's the way it'll go. Worked out, needless to say, it worked out very good for the Vegas Golden Knights, because Shea Theodore leads them in just about every offensive category for defensemen during his time there. And he is a difference maker for them. He's helped them win a Stanley Cup. And that defense now, they're locked and loaded with contracts. He's a really good player. I'm really happy for Shea Theodore.
A pillar for that team.
There it is.
He's just gotten better and better. Like, he's absolutely, you know, and he sat there and kind of waited till his turn to get paid. He's watching everybody else get paid around him, just quietly doing his job. And you know, he came in with a lot of offensive upside. You know, everybody was, I want to say expecting. Yeah, we were kind of expecting them to him to have the offensive upside. It took him a little while to figure out the back end. And obviously, he's one of the best defensemen in the game, honestly. If I think about it, I like to think about this guy as one of those middle-of-the-road defensemen that everyone is looking for.
Can skate it.
Yeah.
Can move it up.
Everyone's looking for. It's not your number one, but he is somebody that you absolutely
first
need.
Pair guy.
Yeah, first pair. There you go. First pair guy.
And he
You're
can help
always looking for one of those. Those are the guys who win Stanley Cups with.
That's right.
That's why they realize it, and that's why they're hanging on to it. I think it's like another good deal for both sides with that number.
Yeah, and you know what? I look at that full screen there with Nick Hague on the back end. His contract is coming up. I love that guy. He's big, strong, hard to play against. I'll be curious to see. They're going to try to get that contract done, but he's an interesting guy because he can be a helpful guy. I'm sure there'll be a lot of
teams. I was going to say, that's the thing. There's going to be a lot of phone calls. Up until that ink ink dries on that contract, there going to be a lot of phone calls.
He's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
You didn't like playing against him.
No, I did not. You can't coach size. Can't teach size. I know that.
And he's kind of nasty.
I think we like that in this game. All right.